The Bible says, "For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings." There are so many blessed truths to take from this wise proverb, the first being that nothing is hid from God, that his spirit runs throughout the whole earth, his eyes watch all of your ways. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, the Bible tells us later in Proverbs, beholding the evil and the good. But even more so, the Lord just doesn't see what you're doing and see your ways, but he pondereth all your goings. The Lord thinks about where you're going. He understands your motivation. He even realizes the end of those things and gives you warnings and counsel as to which way to turn because of his pondering of your goings. And if the Lord, who is wise and holy and righteous, pondereth your goings, do you ever ponder your goings? Do you ever think about where you're going? What is your motivation? What will be your destination if your feet take the path you're currently on? The Bible commands us in the previous chapter of Proverbs, ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. If you never think about where you're headed, what your motivation is, what your destination will be, then you'll never get to be where you're supposed to be. The Bible tells us to ponder, to think, to consider, to meditate upon. Recognize where you're going. Consider what the end of that direction will be and decide to change course if necessary or press toward the mark if you're going in the right direction. But if you never stop and think like God is thinking about you, then you will end up nowhere you want to be.